remember that night at all. I lost 10 hours that I'll never get back. That was a video I took a couple weeks ago trying to explain what I had gone through. That night, these past few weeks, that's how I've been, in tears, hurting. I've felt a way I've never felt before. I've thought about making this video, but I just figured it would be in a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, maybe even a year down the road, scripted. But as I'm watching the news, as I'm hearing stories, I feel there's nothing better for me to do than to sit here and just say how I'm feeling and to tell you what happened and to try to get my point out there. I'm going to start saying thank you to my family and to the few friends who knew what happened and that have stuck by my side, constantly checking on me, constantly being there, whether I was sleeping, couldn't sleep, screaming, crying. Thank you. Thank you. I am forever grateful. To my friends who don't know, and to the people who think it could never happen to them, I was just like you. I grew up hearing the horror stories. I never talked to strangers. I never took a drink from anyone I didn't know. Never left my stuff unattended at a party. I thought I was prepared, but nothing could prepare me for what I went through, what I've been going through, what I will be going through. After the one night, I decided to go on a late run. I'm not going to tell you the whole story because I have younger listeners. I don't want you to be scared. I just want you to be aware, and maybe coming from someone that you've heard it's happened to them firsthand rather than it just being another story in the newspaper, please take my advice, please. I don't remember that night. I have flashbacks. I have text messages. I have phone conversations, and I have what people told me to go off of. But it started. I left for a run. It was dark. It was late. I told my friend Megan, who lives with me, to not wait up. I was just going to go behind the apartment and run. Later on, I texted her, and I told her I'd stop for a soda, which, in hindsight, is probably the first warning sign, because I never run with money. I never run with my card. There's nowhere near us to even stop and get a soda. But unfortunately, I didn't elaborate, so she had no way of knowing that I was in need of help. Later on, I texted her saying I'd be home soon. So then again, nothing crossed her mind. And then around midnight, I sent her a message saying I was very upset because I had gone to my class and no one was there. And of course she knew then. She said her heart just dropped. She knew something was wrong. She called me after she got the message, and she could tell that I had been drugged. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I was. I couldn't read. I was sick. I was throwing up everywhere. I was hallucinating. I was talking to things that weren't there. I was a mess. I just wasn't there, really. She stayed on the phone with me for a while, and thank God, because it could have gotten a lot worse. I came to, woke up. I had hung up the phone on her. I don't know why, but I came to about 10 miles away from my apartment. I had blood coming down my face. I had a gash in my cheek. that I still have the scar there. It'll probably never go away. I had blood coming down my arms. I had blood coming down my legs from the scrapes and the cuts. And in reference to that, I want to say thank you to the few cops, to I would consider my friend now, First Sergeant, that took my case seriously, and thank you for your service. Thank you so much. To the person responsible, you've instilled a fear in me I'll never lose. You took something from me I'll never get back. You put me in such a dark place these past couple weeks. I was literally, there were days I couldn't leave my bedroom. There were days I couldn't leave my apartment. And the days that I did to go to my class, I was going through the motions. I'd smile on my face. Half my friends, until they see this video, won't even know what happened. But what I had inside, the pure hatred that I had for you, I've never in my whole life experienced. Never. I hated you. I hated you. Every tear I was crying, every night I couldn't fall asleep, every nightmare that I had because of you, every waking moment since I woke up in a deserted parking lot, I've planned what I would do to you if I got to you before the police did. You were turning me into a monster, just like you, and I couldn't have that. The other night, I was on my knees praying, calling out for help, and I realized that if I'm ever going to get rid of this hatred, I would need to learn through God, through my faith, to forgive you, and I'm slowly working on that. You are not completely forgiven. I will never forget, but know that now when I cry, my tears aren't just for me, they're for you. My sister told me the saying, hurt people, and my God, you must have been hurting, because the way I feel, I am devastated, I am grieving, I have my good days, I have my bad days now, but I am hurt, and I don't think that hurt will ever go away. You're going to get what's coming to you, and I pray that you can work through it, get the help you need. I hope okay. Back to my friends. I want to encourage you, to whoever sees this video, whether you don't like me, whether you don't even know me, take my advice. We live in a world now that is not safe. Morgantown, West Virginia is not safe anymore. If you don't go out by yourself, if you go out with friends or a group of people, be extra vigilant, please. Carry mace, carry a knife, I don't care, carry whatever you have to. If you're around a person and you just get a very bad vibe from them, get out. Get out. Don't stay near them. I would never wish this upon anyone. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot through scripture, through prayer, and I'm trying to get something positive out of this. I'm trying so hard. Please Watch out for your family. Watch out for your friends. If you're hurting, if you feel alone, talk about it. Reach out. I know it's easier said than done. I still struggle talking about it. I can't. All the emotions come back. I'm embarrassed. I'm scared. But by me making this video, I'm telling you, I'm asking you, I'm begging you to take care of yourself. Please, please, please. I pray for each and every one of you now. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. Thank you for watching this. Take care of yourselves.